Hello, and welcome to Hart to Hart. We are here today with the Mayor Peter Chan and the Lady Mayor Ginger. Hello.
Hi. How are you?
I'm fine, how are you?
I'm fine, thank you.
I've got a few questions to ask you. Question number one. This has been a strange year. How well do you think the brothers coped during lockdown?
Well, that's a really good question. And you know what? You're absolutely right. It's one of the most strangest years that any of us who are around today have seen for many, many years. It's a real struggle out there. The borough's done remarkably well, to be honest with you, Georgia. So what they've done, the leader of the council, Councillor Darren Rodwell, every week did a video letting residents know exactly what's going on in the borough, what our situation is relatively to the other boroughs around the pandemic, and what we're doing to really safeguard the residents. So he was doing it on a weekly basis, giving us all the updates, and Councillor Mullane, who's in charge of enforcement, actually went out and enforced the shops to make sure, certainly in the first lockdown in March, to make sure they was actually complying, and shops was closing and there was adhering to social distancing rules. That's what we're all used to that now, aren't we? And wearing our masks. So, you know, I think they've done absolutely remarkably well, the council, in helping residents understand what's going on and what their responsibilities are as well, which is really important. We're in it all together. You know, this affects all of us. So I think it's a real testament to how far the council's come in really understanding this pandemic.
So they're done better than Forest.
You said it.
Anyway, moving on before I get myself in trouble. Do you learn any new talents or creativity during lockdown?
I've been asked this before, so funny enough, I learned how to bake. Can you believe that? Complete lie. So here's the baker, I'm the eater. So the talent I learned and how to really enjoy the food that she was cooking. But we was really busy during the first lockdown and this lockdown. So we become like first responders. So first responders, we went out and delivered food to those who needed it. We did the prescription runs. So I think we learned new skills around how to really queue up in a queue and how we can get that food to the person that needs it on a quick, on a real quick kind of a turnaround. Because we spent literally hours and hours in March, April, May in queues, and I think we very quickly had to learn how we do our shop for the residents better. Ginger might add a bit more to that because she'd done a lot of shopping and worked really hard. I mean, I did my other bits and pieces, but she worked really hard.
We worked with the elderly as well, making sure they had everything, emergency medication runs throughout the days. So we learned quite a lot. Yeah.
That's really good. So, Ginger, you didn't teach him how to start the dishwasher.
No.
George, I'll leave you with a secret there. I haven't got a dishwasher because I said, look, it's only us two. So I said, we don't need a dishwasher. So every now and again, I'm the dishwasher or she's the dishwasher. So we take it in turns.
We came to do the ironing as well.
That's good.
Yeah, he's got to do the ironing.
What's the biggest change you want to see in the borough?
All right, okay. So I don't know if you follow the news. I mean, the change is really happening now. So we used to be known as the industrial heartbeat of London. So with Ford's Motor Company, May and Bakers, lots of other industries that we had, they've all disappeared. So Fords are going slowly but surely. We can see May and Bakers they decamped about 5-6 years ago. So what we've got happening in Dagenham East, we're going to have the biggest film studios in London, probably going to rival, to be honest, Pinewood. So the film studios there, I mean, they started building now. So the first stage will be built 2022. And that's brought in an investment of around about £300 million. You know, no mean feat, that £300 million coming into Barking and Dagenham. And that's going to really affect you young people, because what that means is that they put £1 million aside for you to learn skills around making films, being part of the film industry. So it's not only about making films, it's not only about being actors, but we need people who do staging, painters, decorators, setting up new stage, lighting. There's so much involved. I mean, I didn't know what went behind the production, but I've learned very quickly there's a lot of industries that we're going to need, and we're looking to get really the local workforce to really head that up. So we won't be looking to employ people from outside the borough. We want jobs to stay here in Barking and Dagenham, and I think that's really important for you young people. So yeah, there's a lot of change happening, and I think that's going to be applauded, because at this time when people are really, really struggling, we don't really see a light at the end of the tunnel at the moment, but there is. You know, we are still working to make this borough better than it is at the moment, and these investments will help that.
Oh my God, that's really interesting.
Yeah, it's great.
I might come and have a look at that.
Yeah, definitely. We'll have a little. I'm sure with Simon around, we'll have a little visit around there once we can. Once it's set up and it's safe to do so.
What is your favourite sport, and why is it your favourite?
Right, my favourite sport. Well, that's I mean, I've got so many. But when I was a lot, yes, tennis. So when I was a lot younger, I used to play tennis on the county standards. I used to play all over Essex and further afield. I spent 3 months in America when I was 21 on a tennis camp. I absolutely lived and died for tennis until I grew up and realised that, you know, I'm not going to become a professional tennis player. So I went into coaching. I coached a lot of people, and I really enjoyed it. Unfortunately, my knees are really paining at the moment, so it's hard to keep that kind of that level up. So I just play for fun every now and again now. So tennis is my first love. Cricket is probably my second love. Football sits there somewhere in the middle, because I enjoy watching the game of football here and there. But yeah, what about you, Ginger? What's your favourite sport?
I used to like going to the gym.
Badminton.
Yeah, and I used to play badminton as well, actually. I used to love playing badminton. But then,
that's the place I always tell myself on go.
So what's your favourite sport?
Yeah.
I'm seeing him all the TV.
Well, that's probably mine as well. Yeah, I think we all enjoy that, don't we?
I think I know this one.
Oh, right, okay.
Is there any plan in the borough to celebrate the COVID goes away? I think everyone that wants to have a little.
Right. Well, let me tell you this. That's a fantastic question. It really is, Georgie. I can tell you now, in September just gone, we was going to have a thank you festival. And the festival was sponsored by the West Ham captain, Mark Noble. He's given the council some money to put this on, a lot of money as well. So he's, along with the leader of the council, they're putting on a thank you festival. Unfortunately, we couldn't do it in September because the pandemic was still around, so we couldn't meet up in large groups. So the money's still there. As soon as it's safe to do so, at some point next year, if it's possible, that thank you festival will go ahead. And what that is a thank you festival to say, look, thank you to all the hard work that people put in, not only doctors, nurses, carers, support workers, but also you, the residents, because, you know, we're all in it together. And if we all work together to get rid of this pandemic, we'll be out of that end a lot quicker. So it's about, you know, collective thank you to everybody. And also, you know, the leader of the council is going to be planting any time now in Parzo's Park 30,000 trees. Yeah, 30,000. A massive amount of trees is coming in, and that's going to be like a thank you forest. So they're digging up now as we speak. You might see it if you walk, drive around there or go around that area. They're digging up now, ready for these trees to be planted, and they'll be planted in time now. And that's another way of saying, look, thank you. And there's also remembering those who are unfortunate in this borough, which is nearly 300 and something now. I haven't got the exact figures, but who sadly passed away with the COVID. So it's really important that, you know, they're remembered, and we put that in place. So yeah, we've got lots of plans for 2021 in that, we hope, if that's
okay. Yeah, I can relate. As mayor, you must meet a lot of annoying people. As lockdown and socially distancing being a good excuse not to see them.
Right, okay. So,
not my question.
That's really put me on the spot. No, to be honest, as mayor, we get to meet really wonderful people. I haven't met anyone that we've thought, oh no, you know. They do come and ask some really difficult questions around, you know, I've been on a housing list for X amount of years. Can you get me a house? So we're not we're not musicians. So we try to keep it realistic. We're as mayor, we're a ceremonial mayor. So our job is to cut the ribbon when the new shops open, go and meet community groups and thank them for the work they've done in the borough. So we get to meet some really wonderful and interesting people. So really, this lockdown is all on Zoom, as you know. We've not been out very much meeting people, so I haven't really met anyone annoying yet. I've nearly finished my mayoralship, should have finished in May, finishing at the end of February, so we'll have a new mayor in that have the same kind of experience that I'm having now. Zoom.
Oh my God. Finally, I like a bit of bling. What are the chances of me becoming mayor and getting my hands on that gold?
It's yours. Pass it over now. Oh, that's a brilliant question. Right. She likes a bit of bling as well, funny enough.
I think you make a lovely mayor.
Right, so I'm going to give you a tip now, how to become a mayor. Come and join a political party, hopefully as a Labour Party. Come in with your fresh ideas on how you're going to make the borough a great place to be, and then get elected as a councillor, and that's your road to becoming a mayor. And I'll tell you what.
You'll be brilliant.
Like she said, you'll be brilliant, and there's someone like you that we need in them chambers to really put us right. And it'd be great to see you there in the next 5-10 years when you're ready in the chamber, putting us and putting the world to right, actually, but making sure that, you know, we have you as mayor. I'll be backing you 100%. So you know what you need to do. Join a political party, hopefully Labour, and then we'll vote you in to be mayor, I'm sure.
I think I was destined to be mayor because when I was little, my mum used to always shout at me, "Come over here, you little mayor."
Yeah.
Or she said, or she'll say, "You're a nightmare."
Right, that's a different meaning to the mayor. You're not a nightmare, or are you?
Well, thank you, Peter. thank you so much, Peter and Ginger, for joining us today.
No, thank you.
Thank you.
And I wish you well, Georgie. And you know, at the end of all this, I'm sure we'll get together. But I hope you have a wonderful Christmas.
Yeah.
And all the best for the new year. And hopefully we can meet up again, eh? Be great.
Yeah.
Merry Christmas to your family and Happy New Year, Georgie. Enjoy it.
Merry Christmas to you too.
Oh, thank you.
Thank you.